Previously on XCOM 2. Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of XCOM 2. In the last episode we took out one of the alien facilities and it only took off one pip of progress from Advent. I mean, it was brutal. 7 people got injured on that mission. Still, we're back for the next one. We're destroying an alien relay and we don't know quite what benefit we're going to get, but it's countering a hidden event. So pretty much we need to do it, otherwise there's a chance that they will get another pip on that timer. Let's get in there. Let's get this relay destroyed and let's hopefully not get anyone injured.
Menace 1-5. The communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Our position is concealed.
That is a hell of a long way for us to go. Let's zoom all the way out. That's almost 3 screens of distance. I hate pushing too quickly. But while we've got stealth... You know what? Julian. Okay, we managed to tab off Julian, so it's safe at least to there. That's pretty damn close, actually. Yeah, because we've only got 8 turns to make it all that way. Matrix, get right the way in. And we're going to have to run everyone else as far as they can. Jackson in. Then grapple. Because that will give you a bit of extra boost. It's not a huge amount from where we were, but it helps. And then down.
Moving on target location.
Double time. Affirmative.
I think we're going to do the same
To designated position.
with Saman Singh as well.
Grappling.
Alley up. And yeah, up to there may as well.
No need to ask twice.
Everyone else just get as far forwards as you physically can.
Stepping off.
On the plus side, having the stealth means that we can get in pretty quickly and then we can nuke it in one go and then we can deal with the 25 enemies. We are unfortunately not really in a great place. And we can get to there. Alright, that works.
Got a group of hostiles over here.
Alright. That's alright. Man, they've really got that place locked down. How the hell are we going to do this? Actually just open it up and like get everyone to throw all their heavy ordnance in? Don't think. No, it's got a maximum range, so we certainly can't do it from there. But we could step in over here maybe and get everyone just to prep rockets.
Roger that. I've got enemy movement here.
Yeah, of course more, because we're not going to reveal just one pod, we're going to reveal all the pods. Ah, and it's a berserker. Alright. So that's what the enemy unknown is that we're going to have to face. And then in Jackson. Yeah, get in behind.
On it.
Everyone else, really, really just get in as fast as you can. Ideally, I'd love to be able to just pick them off from extreme range while Matrix stays close to them.
Rolling out.
Don't think it's going to be possible, though.
Getting it done.
And this is the point where they tempt me massively and get everyone clustered together so that we could rocket them and obliterate most of them. If these guys come across, then I think we are going to have to go loud on them. But this is more trouble than I've ever seen immediately around one of these. That thing's got so much health. I think we're gonna have to go loud on them. So, oh, this is gonna be bad. Right, overdrive. This is gonna be so painful. We can get a rocket right in on these. So we know there's 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there's another one over there, at least 14. And there was more of those, 15, 16. Yeah, so there's even more after these. It's an explosive start. Two dead? That's good. Now they're going to reveal Matrix as they come charging in, which is less good. I should really have thought of that first, but live and learn, I guess. Although, maybe that's not so bad. Cloning's annoying, but now we've actually got more chance of facing off against all of these. Hunter Protocol again. Yeah, sometimes you've just got to go loud and hope it works to your advantage. It's a shame there wasn't more panic from the rage suit though. What? He's supposed to be panicked. Why is he charging towards Matrix? Oh, he's running away and past. That's okay. I think. Is he hiding? It's almost cute. Alright. So that was Julian's first move. Where is Sing? That's not Sing. There's Sing. Right, so at the moment, face-off would hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can definitely improve that. If we move Julian to there, or there, we can get in on all of these. Also means Julian's potentially running the Overwatch on that, which is not necessarily cool. So what Overwatch do we have to worry about? We've got that one and that one. Matrix, get an axe in, please. Not on the Codex, not on the fire starter. On the heavy mech at the back, yeah. So that's one bit of Overwatch gone. I could also do a rage suit charge on this and then still potentially do move and stabbing, which would also remove the other Overwatch, which would give us more tactical options in a way. It's not a terrible idea. I really, really wish Matrix had Reaper at the moment. Okay, Overwatch removed. So, Sing, ideally you want to be there, don't you? Let's make sure that this is done right. We'll move you first, and then we'll get Julian to walk around you. Yeah, getting in front is definitely the right thing. So, clutch shot. Does it end a turn? It doesn't. Okay. Oh no, it does end. Lightning hands won't though. So, what's going to be the best use for lightning hands? Maybe on the heavy mech. Those guys might all die. Got pretty good chance on all of these, actually. I really wish we had better ammo to give him. I think it is going to be the heavy mech. Lightning hands on the heavy mech. It's not the best critical I've ever seen. And then face off. Make it a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shots.
Target's neutralized.
That's a hell of a lot of shots. A hell of a lot. Okay, what can we do next that's going to be particularly useful? Think probably just directly reducing the number of potential shots that there are out there. So I think going for that heavy mech, even though it's only 3 damage. Let's see what we can do with other people first, though. If we do a run and gun across, we're not going to get anything significant. If we do a run and gun to here, we might be able to get a decent shot there if we can open them up. So let's do a bombard. On these 3. That's opened him up. So now we can run a gun across, get a blast. Or Jackson could just step in and get a blast, actually. That's a bit too far, that's a shame. Let's get Jackson into here.
Here I come.
Muton down.
You can't handle me.
I can barely handle me. I mean, at the moment, I'm not convinced that anything I'm doing here is the right move. Wherever we move Matrix to next, he should get a kill. And then we'll want to follow up somewhere safe. So maybe get him taking out this. He's not quite going to do enough damage, is he? We could get him over here on this Muton. And that's actually a reasonable place to go on from. How about that? Because attacking the mutons will cause a counterattack. Must not attack the mutons. I always forget that. Only 11 to 15 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a reasonable chance he'll kill it.
We've got the objective in sight.
Okay.
Well, how about that?
That's one potential problem solved, and we can pull him back far enough that I think he'll be safe. Or we could push forwards potentially, but we'll decide that in a second. So next up is probably going to be run and gun to here and blast at the mech.
Get in close. Copy that.
And we could just take out the Berserker, actually. Let's see who else we've got. One, two, three. Looks like it's got 7 health, so it's exactly 50% through. I'd rather take the guaranteed kill on the heavy mech. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, the guaranteed kill on the heavy mech. Let's do that now. So, it's done.
Target neutralized. Might be something we could use here.
We've got blue screen rounds on Yoshida, so that's not a terrible idea. But let's see what other options we've got. We do still have the mimic beacons, of course, and I think we're going to need them out.
Absolutely.
So let's step on up. Hail of bullets will guarantee a kill on that one, as opposed to a very, very strong chance of a miss.
I hope it's worth it.
Oh, we got chain shot. No, chain shot's not worth it. So we'll get Tati Bubu's mimic beacon out. We'll get a hail of bullets on this mech. I should have lost enough armor now that the shotgun from Yoshida will obliterate it. Please hit. Good.
I definitely got that one.
And that just leaves Matrix to retreat somewhere safe. Or somewhere that's apparently safe. That's going to get flanked. And you might still get flanked down here, but it'll be a lot harder for them.
Whatever you say.
What a turn. What a turn. Still got 6 turns left, everyone. And these very much are the missions that can go horribly wrong just because there's so many troops in such a small space. Yeah, Trooper, you did really well. Pat yourself on the chest. Okay. It survived for 3 shots, that's the important thing. We've still got 2 mutons, of course. That's very, very not good. That's better.
All you got?
It's still absolutely terrifying, of course, but better. Woo! Okay. I think we'll start with Matrix again. Maybe going after this chap. We could try and do some rocket fun. But I don't think the rockets really got the... Oh, maybe there. That could work. That's still partly out for a while. Well, we can do a pistol shot to start off with without ending our turn, so let's do a little bit more on the fire starter. That height is not going to be any advantage at all. Who's next? You've not used your Mimic Beacon, you're going to have to use your Mimic Beacon. Can you do a pistol shot without ending a turn? No, that will end your turn horribly. So we'll reload. And then we'll get your Mimic Beacon out. Because Mimic Beacons save lives.
Oh yeah.
Next up, I think it's going to have to be Julian. Step on in, get a decent shot on the Muton. It's not a bad idea. It does leave us horribly exposed. Step on in, do a Nova, then get a shot on the Muton.
Comme vous voulez.
Ah, Nova does end the turn. Well, in that case... just get a shot on him. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Je vais devoir recharger.
I think we do need a bit more than that, though. Matrix, could you get a careful rocket? On those, maybe? Is that careful?
Launching.
What do you know? Matrix can use explosives carefully.
Multiple threats eliminated.
And with Implaceable, I suppose you could run up next to this guy, so as he runs away, you try and stab him. Unless he dies before then. And Jackson can get a decent flank shot on him now, so... Right. Jackson, you are in good cover. Stay where you are, just shoot the Muton. Good critical.
That armor's tough.
Okay. Next up, I think, is going to be Yoshida stepping in. 74% on the shield bearer. Can we get... not really. I think that may be the best we can do. Definitely think Amani needs to start picking that thing down, though. Yeah, 30% chance to crit. It's okay, it's not exactly what I want, though. But between the two... No, you're going to have to move, aren't you? So we're going to have to get into cover because I moved.
All right, I'll go.
Julian. Which is fine, it's just a little bit of backwards stepping. So let's just get into better positions, I think. Although we could do a pistol shot here. Matrix is still horribly in the open though. Only from certain angles though. We don't have the range for the grenades just yet. Who else do we have? We've got Tati Boo Boo. It's not great chances either way. You can step on up and get in a better position for doing other stuff though.
Over there?
So let's do that. Step on in. Area suppression probably won't be needed this turn, but it'll be good to have next turn. So let's just do a regular shot. Not at you, at the heavy mech. And we missed. Okay, not to worry.
Not even close.
Take the pistol shot. Unlikely to hit anyway.
Target's still up.
Go after the heavy mech. Oh, that mech is getting lucky. It's only a couple of percentage in between the two, but it was worth it to try and take it out. So the heavy mech isn't shut down anymore. You're running up. Doing all of the damage. Okay. Not cool. Mostly because I think Matrix is in danger of getting blasted now. Oh no, he's going to do his shielding. Well, Matrix can run behind him and stab him. It just means everything else is a little bit more hazardous. Uh-oh, here comes a missile. Oh, Matrix, you're missing. Luckily, Yoshida was there.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Too close to the heat!
Alright, so we've got some rearranging that needs to happen. Tatty Baby, you can step to here and you can chain shot this guy in the back.
All right, I'll go.
Only 62, wow. Fingers crossed. That looks like it's hit. We'll consider that to be successful.
Okay, so I got one.
Okay, Matrix, you know who you need to kill. In fact, really, you need to do better than that amount of damage. How can we improve that for you? By getting 2 people to stab him. That's how. So that'll just... no, I want more than that. Let's start whittling down that shield of his. That was not whittling down a shield.
Get it together.
Try that again, Saman. Better. Matrix, do you want to try your fleshing again? That looks like it should kill him. Do it from here so you've got a little bit more cover. Oh, not quite. Alright, we need someone else to pick it apart. Also means you're kind of stuck in the open, which sucks. I suppose we could get Yoshida to do it. And it's really not ideal, but...
Check it before you get too close.
There we have it. Shield removed. Shield removed. Reload. Point blank shot. Well, nearly point blank shot. That gets the shredding on.
Alors c'est une bataille de blindage, hein?
Let's do it as a dead eye. 78% chance, but it should hit. Should do enough damage to take it out. Oh my word. 1 shy. Is that 1 shy? 2 shy. See, I really want Jackson to run and gun over here and blast this guy. So that means you're going to have to step across and kill. Let's get Jackson doing his bit first, so he's definitely sorted.
Rolling out.
Didn't even need to check. Guy's dead.
You want
So
some
dead.
more? My ammo's running low.
So Zeltins, it's really just down to you.
On my way.
You know what? I'm going to use a grenade. I'm not even going to risk it.
Item in tow.
We've taken a little bit of damage already. I don't want to take any more.
The alien transmission is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out, ASAP.
So, not the most sensible play from me in total. I think we can all agree on that. But now, at least we're in a position to be able to take out the relay and bring everyone closer together, reload and rearm and all the other stuff that we love. Let's rotate the view so I can actually get Julian in the right place.
Je suis contraint d'accepter.
Enemies moving on our position.
Okay.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
So reinforcements are on the way, so it's going to be... Ooh, I don't know. Killer Instinct, Close Combat Specialist, and all the wonderful, wonderful things, which mean we're going to reload. And then we're going to run Jackson into the middle of this.
Let's rock. Let's do this.
Actually into the middle of it. In fact, you know what? Reload. Everyone's going to be close combat specialisting right in the middle of it.
I guess that'll be okay.
Well, not quite everyone actually, because Amani Singh is going to be long watching from back here.
Moving to Overwatch.
And Saman, I think, will step up and we'll do an Overwatch
It is
from
clear.
out in the open.
Overwatch.
Sure thing. Overwatch.
You need to reload. And I don't think anything is going to be able to reach, so let's just step on in. What's arriving? Oh, that was a terrible start. 12 damage, though. That's good. That was unfortunate, Jackson. I mean, if the both of you had hit, that thing would be gone, but... This is why we have other Overwatch. For what it's worth. Long watch.
Shot failed to connect.
Okay, Codex is down. Now it's just how many other shotgun shots go off on these. One guy down. Now the mech did the most sensible thing it could, and it's gone on Overwatch, so it's not actually going to run anywhere. Oh, this guy's so dead. Low shots?
That armor's tough.
I'm honestly surprised. I mean, he is pretty damn dead. Yeah, you can point at Jackson all you want. He's gonna shoot you. Right. Let's see if we can get that Overwatch cleared first. There we go. I love how they don't bother ducking beforehand. You know, just to really make a point of it. I think... Jackson, if we get you to here and shoot back at it, in fact, we might be able to... Let's get Matrix to stab it from over here. Or, you know, shut it down, because that totally hasn't weirded things out at all. Let's carry on bringing everyone else up.
It is clear.
Right, lightning hands. May as well focus on the one who isn't shut down. Oh my god, that guy is so lucky. There's been 2 shotguns and a pistol on him. Alright, let's just do the mech.
One down, thousands to go.
Really, I want these guys to reload because I don't want us running into any other pods until we're ready for them.
Back in.
So let's see if we can get the kill
Orders
with
confirmed.
someone
Moving
else.
out.
Could do demolition, blow apart the wall. Seems a bit extreme. Right, what's the pistol hit chance? 30%. Give it a go. Pulling enough 30% at it is bound to work.
Not good.
We can always just throw a grenade in, but I'd really rather not.
Is it clear?
Pistol 23, regular gun 27. Try the regular gun. Taking big chunks out of the cover on this side, though.
Shot wide.
Is it literally just down to you two? Fine. We'll do it in place. Reload.
It's killing time. That's it.
Well, 2 shotguns and a pistol and another shotgun through the wall. Let's reload and I think we'll just go on Overwatch.
It's killing time.
Now we listen for troops. Like those.
This thing looks ready to smash.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sectoids, and of course the massive Andromedan thing.
I advise caution.
Hunter Protocol. Geez, what are we going to do with that? I think we're going to have to get grenades on it to bring it down a bit, but that will quite happily punch right through cover. Who's got grenades? You've not. You've got one. Yeah, let's get a grenade on it to start off with.
All right,
And then we can work out what to do with the shotguns. Just right on the edge. Okay, now is it worth us grappling up at all? No, there's no way of seeing anything from up there. So that's not worth it. Come on, let me select Matrix. There we go, Matrix. We could get you to thin out some of the surrounding bits, but really the Andromedan is the threat. Let's see what we can do about his armor first, though. Let's move Julian up, and then we'll go on overdrive, and then we'll take a... Julian's really, really weak at the moment. Tricky, tricky. 80% is a decent chance to just go for it. 75 to kill another. 69 is not quite enough for a third. Let's go for this one. It's already a 40%. Let's make it a precision. 80% chance to do a pretty hefty amount of damage, I'd say. In fact, let's step in first. And we'll probably increase our chance to hit just a little bit.
Not a problem.
Okay, sniper might be able to take it down.
On reserves.
We do still have the frost bomb, of course. So precision shot. Fingers crossed, everyone. And then we still got the mech side of it. Oh no!
Missed.
Well, at this point, Matrix could run in and finish it off. And then potentially run somewhere safe. Only 8 to 12. It's just a bit too close. That's so frustrating. Alright, well... You get a free reload. So do your pistol first of all. Very, very good hit. Come on, Saman. You've got this. You've so got this.
Big deal.
Big deal. That was amazing. It's going to come back. That's absolutely fine. This is why we have blue screen shotgun rounds.
What the hell is it doing?
Okay. So, for cover, we've not got a huge amount. Let's step into here with Yoshida.
If you say so.
Look at that huge amount of damage we're going to do. Okay, it wasn't quite as huge as it could have been. But that's a significant chunk of its health gone right there. I'm actually thinking we could step Julian in now and help out a little bit. Julian's still got 4 health. You know what? Let's move up Jackson. Where is the next best hard cover? There is no real good hard cover, is there? Even around the side is a bit sucky. Okay, fine. It's going to have to be soft cover. That's a shame. We are going to move Matrix on from here. But I want the shotgun shot on it first. So that when Matrix charges in, he gets the kill and can retreat safely. Because the last thing we want is to get unexpectedly wasted. So I would come at it from that angle. With that amount of damage, we could have just gone for it anyway, but you can't trust that you're going to get that level of damage. And then for retreating, let's put you round here where you can't get flanked.
No problem, boss.
And we'll get Julian to go on overdrive, shoot this one, and then reload. Well, he's in theory easier to hit now, but what with overdrive, it's not actually going to end up being that much easier to hit at all. It was enough, though. It was enough.
Si Advent savait combien j'en ai tué.
Your mistake.
Okay. One mind spin. Stop shooting my mech! I might actually have to just retreat, Julian. Okay, well, we can hack that dude down. That's not a problem. Hack him, shotgun him, one of them. And that one. So that's 2 that have to die this turn. And the rest are, air quotes, optional, I guess. Okay. So that. And the 2 that are standing out there, well, you may as well shoot at one of these because we're going to kill both of them. May as well get some damage on that one. Okay. Who's gonna do the next thing? I think we get Matrix to obliterate this one. Just because it simplifies things.
Well, how about that?
Reduces the number of targets on the screen to be worried about. Alright, we'll move Matrix in a moment. Sniper's next. Only a 75% chance. I'm surprised. Well, go for it. One shot, 2 kills.
Good riddance.
Okay. Now it might actually be worth us grappling up and running around to one of the windows for a flank shot.
Grappling.
How we could run and gun all the way over here and get a flank shot. Let's do that. Run and gun. Come on, Jackson. It's murder time.
Copy that.
Height advantage for hitting. Decent crit chance. 19 damage. Holy moly.
You want some more?
I mean, killer instinct, yeah, but wow. %79% pistol chance, and then we get to take a sniper shot as well. Yeah, these guys are massively outclassed. Although, saying that, there's always the chance that things are going to go south. Just like on the last mission, all it takes is so many things. We got really lucky at the start of this mission. But there's still a chance it could go wrong. But at this point, it's significantly less likely. Let's step around with Tatty Boo Boo, and we'll get the close range murder. It's not guaranteed, but 88% is almost guaranteed. Blew him up in the air.
Happy now?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Although you got like goo all the way down in there, and that means this guy is the last one. So it's going to be run and gun, so that we can get up. Oh, we might actually have to flesh him. 96% chance. And that was that.
Check it before you get too close.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed.
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
Operation Saffron Masque. Julian took a fair bit of a beating, and we had a couple of people hit by missiles, but overall that went nice and smoothly. I thought when we started off so far away, it was going to be really, really, really hard for us to just get there in time. But with all the enemies clustered together, we had a good opportunity to use our heavy ordnance, and I guess pummeling so many things in such a short space of time, and careful using the mimic beacons. Yeah. That could have gone very, very differently, though. Let's get back to base. 14 days, 12 days. We're getting hit by missiles. That's not too bad. 14 days for the amount of damage that Julian's already taken, let alone before, when the mission actually kicked off. Again, I'm not too sad about that. Tatty Booby's been promoted. We are gonna... I think we're gonna stick down this side, hail of bullets. And 6 days for Sing. That's pretty cool. Another couple of Codex Brains, advanced autoloader, superior speed, appropriate given how much we ran during that, and a bunch of corpses. We still need alloys though. Alloys is really where we're falling down at the moment. And we countered an alien infiltrator, and we got some more intel. Well, the intel's certainly welcome. Ooh, that actually gives us alien alloys. Let's head over and do that, although really we should be carrying on making that radio beacon. Well, I'm back from being injured, and we're very nearly done with this research on the Black Site file.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the shadow chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
No!
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
New objective added.
Alright, well, normally I would have skipped through that, but that actually gave me a chance to get a
We're ready
drink.
to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
I think we're going to get the Codex data going as well. That's going to be worthwhile. We're still obviously short on alloys, so we can't build our current stuff, let alone research new bits.
We've made initial contact with the Resistance operatives working in this area, Commander. They're going to show us how to get into the Alien Forge facility.
Cool. Well, we're not going to do that right now. 34. Including a Chrysalid King. That's going to be kind of nasty. But we have that as an option.
Strategic resource located.
50 alien alloys, 63 Illyrium crystals. Man, we so needed that. I think we're still going to go to the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
Because we've got 234 intel now, so we can afford to potentially spend a little bit of it.
Market is open.
And 46 alien alloys for 33 intel is a good deal for what we need at the moment. Okay. Now, back to making this radio relay.
Corridor.
And then we can make contact with a new region, and that opens up another option for attacking... well, Australia, I suppose, is where we'll end up heading. Even more alien alloys and supplies and Illyrium crystals. Okay. Now, we could get to Defense Matrix in here. We could get a lab in here for more research. I don't think we really need that. Resistance comms is definitely going to be needed at some point. Defense Matrix is probably the best thing that we can spend our time on, though. Let's get it going.
Initiated.
And the main reason I say that is because we don't need more power. More power is not a thing we need. We can put more people in this resistance comms thing and this one, that we don't really need more of them. So it's just whether we could make use of the lab or not. Let's get this power coil being extracted properly. And that'll do on that. In fact, while we're here, let's get the items building. So, the pulse cannon, pulse lance, and the scatter blaster. We've got enough alloys for all three. In fact, that's all that we've got that's worth spending any money on.
All those people, millions of innocent lives unknowingly walking right into the aliens' trap. We should have realized sooner.
If only we had some foresight. And a supply raid. Well, that's actually kind of convenient for us. Whereabouts is this? 24 enemies? Yeah. Let's head across and we will do this.
West Asia.
We are still precariously close to the Avatar project being completed, but we've got more options for ways to reduce it, so... You win some, you lose some. Give me a moment and I'll put a squad together for this mission. Okay, we've got the squad prepared. Dark Shadow, Matrix, myself, and Julian, with some support from Zeltin's Yoshida and the Sings. Unfortunately, Jackson is still injured. Still got 4 days left, but we're only going up against 24 mobs, so I've redistributed stuff ever so slightly. I've got the blue screens rounds back on myself. Given we're going to be going up against at least one Advent mech, I figured that was probably the best thing to do. Our snipers have obviously got their brand new spanking guns. The gunners also, and all of our assaults. So this should be a significantly more powerful squad than before. Let's get on the move.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
One of our contacts in the Resistance tipped us to an Advent transport they managed to disable when it passed through as part of a larger convoy. Advent security forces are already moving to gather their assets, but we've got a shot at finding something valuable here. We'll have to secure the area, recover the gear, and eliminate any enemy resistance.
Okay, join me next time for Operation Wild Vessel. I'll see you soon.